All right, so I sent this beautiful trade out. It's supposed to be live trading, but I ain't even do a live. I couldn't hesitate to get into this trade off the M30. Honestly, I saw the M30. I saw this consolidation right here, and then this one broke out with this bear candle. And then I saw this retest, and I actually got in right here. That's my real entry. I got it above the fractals. Then look, next candles, all bear. And all bear engulfing. We have a bearish engulfing close. Continuation to the downside. EJ, CAD JPY is actually doing the same thing. I already had a sell for CAD JPY, but it just never hit my sell stop. So we already was in UJ. So it looks like JPY is starting to pick up some. Yeah, JPY is starting to pick up some strength. We had a bear candle close. Like I said, I've been getting, I like the sniper entries. When I saw this bear close right here on the 30 and I saw this retest of this consolidation, I got in. I was already in before this whole bear candle. I can anticipate this is going to happen. So I'm already up pretty nice on this trade. Hopefully you took the trade. Yeah, we're sitting pretty nice. We're still in the UJ trade. UJ is dropping pretty well. I was trying to catch CAD JPY for a sell limit, but it never got that high up. Let me see. I'm kind of ticked off about it. I could have had it. We could have had that CAD JPY too, but it just never. Where'd it go? It never really activated, which sucks. I don't want to jump into it now. I don't know why my thing does that. I type it in and it don't show up. CAD JPY. Wanda. There you go. Yeah, see, CAD JPY already started dropping. But see, I remember having a sale a long time ago. It just never, it just pulled all the way back. So I'm still in this sale on one of my accounts. I don't know which one. And it tipped, almost made it to here, and then flew right back up. But I'm whatever account I have to look to see what account it is. Whatever account that is, I'm gonna keep it. That's actually nice. I had a sell order or sell limit up here. I thought it was gonna wick it and activate the sale so it could push down, but it never did it. Boo-hoo for me. So if Cash Chef should be, yes. So Cash Chef finally hit TP. Finally. See this big build up right here? I had the retest. I think that's a retest area. Yeah. So somewhat of a double top on a daily. It tipped and it tried to curl back up, tipped one more time, and I caught it and just so easy, man. Jeez, this stuff is so easy sometimes. It's just so much patience that comes with it and looking for the right entry and stuff. But yeah, where is that? I want to look at Bitcoin. Is it the monthly? So Bitcoin is above this body. So I put this retest area right here because it's above the body. If it stays above this area, I mean, oh, it's November. Today is November. Do you know what this means? Wow. So since it closed above this structure is now support. That's a monthly close. Is this a monthly candle close? So the monthly candle closed above the structure, as you can see. So now we're going to get like a couple of weeks of retesting, and it might go down here a little bit, but if this works out well, we might see another bull run for Bitcoin. Wow. That's wonderful. Wonderful news. I own a few, only not a lot, but I own some Bitcoin. Let's see. And see, it's just gonna range right here. It's gonna range on this support for a while. And if it doesn't drop it, it's just gonna fly. I'm trying to see if I can find a setup with it. Maybe we can catch a Bitcoin. I tried to catch one and it wicked me out earlier. This is the support that it's on now. We could have had it when it was down here. So maybe another push down here and then reject, and then we can take it. Let's see. Let's see what we got. See, it wicked it 3 times. I could have got in. We could have got in right down there for a sniper entry. But I was out all day. Because I would have got in like right there. Why is it so long? I ain't finna have no stop that long. Oh. We could have had one below this structure over here. And we could have took it to the top of the structure. Well, that's too much of a risk. I don't like risking so much. It could have been like a 1-to-1, something like that. We could have. Oh well. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. I'm gonna have to wait until we get back to that level again. What is it doing on the hour anyway? Is this a W? Is this a W? It's an ugly W. Very ugly. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I like to do 1-to-1s on Bitcoins unless I know it's about to do a big bull run, then I'll do a 1-to-2 or 1-to-3 or trail it. But since this just closed monthly, I don't expect Bitcoin to do nothing but range at this point. And since it's gonna sit here range on this support, then maybe when it gets back to this, yeah, when it gets back to this support, like if this comes back to this support and makes another W, we'll get in. And matter of fact, if it comes back down to this W, I'm gonna put a buy stop. I'm gonna put a buy stop. So like if it did something like over here, like how this candle came down and it sat on this support, I would have put a buy stop like right here. And then it'll just activate my buy stop, and then I put the stop loss of, and boom, it would just hit TP without me even doing no effort. Like that's what I want to do, and I've been doing that. Like I did the one with UJ this morning. We're in UJ because I had put a sell limit in because I knew it was gonna try to make a fake W, then drop, and that's exactly what happened. We should be. How many pips are we? Ooh, that is. This is so nice. We like 40, 50 pips in the UJ. A buy stop is when you're basically you're stopping, like it stops the market to continue up. So it's going up. So you put a buy stop when you know the market is going to continue. So it's stop and buy. They have put it backwards. So you're stopping and you're buying. It's a order execution, and actually the banks do it. And I'm gonna illustrate that in a minute. And then a buy limit is meaning, yeah, for continuation. And then a buy limit is you're only limited to a buy, meaning that when the market is dropping real bad, so I'll show you an example. So see how this market pushed down? Well, the Bitcoin banks or whatever had buy limits right here on this order block, because that's what support and resistance really mean. They're order blocks. So this order block right here, see how this bullish engulfing happened? Because the Bitcoin bank or whatever had buy limits, meaning you're limited only to a buy, not a sell. A sell limit would have been up here at this order block. So the market pushed up here, activated sell limits. Sell limits took the market down. So all we're doing is using what the banks usually use. And it's easy to spot these areas of interest. So like, check this out. You see that big wick right there? You think that was on purpose? You got to think like the banks are thinking. They know a whole bunch of retailers are in the market. So here's an order block right here. I can tell just by looking at it. Here's an order block. So sellers got into the market right here, right? Let me put this is liquidity, because the order block shows liquidity and sell limits and all kind of stuff like that, right? So the money is sitting right here. Retail traders are in sales right now, right? So when you put the sell in, the bank knows that retail sellers, retail traders like me and you like to put our stop loss at break even, but they want to continue to market down. So what they do is they do a big long wick to knock all of us out of our sales stops. I mean, have all our stop losses get locked in. That way they grab so much liquidity. And look, they did the liquidity grab on the resistance, which is really called a order block, where the sell limits were at, made a whole bunch of money to continue to push the market down. And you can see that everywhere, even on like higher time frames. See this big wick right here? Same situation. This is how you know the market was going to continue going down. So sellers had sell limits right here. So the money was right here on this order block or this resistance or retest area, whatever you want to call it. So all the sellers were selling. Then it pushed back up and it sold again. Market wanted to continue pushing down. So what does it do? Come all the way up here, wick everybody out. Activate sell limits, wick all the retail traders out so it can make all money to push the market back down. And you can see that everywhere, even right here. So sellers were in here, right? They're in. The market want to continue going back up. Look what it does. Wick, 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 all that wick. Took all that money out right here. And at this point, the bank has buy limits right here, and retail traders have their stop losses right here. So this move was probably $1 billion move, because people were trying to say, look, the market is at an order block. Oh, I'm finna put a buy in. So it wicked them out, and then it shot back up because it made enough money off of this order block to continue to the upside. Does that make sense? We could see it anywhere. Bitcoin got a whole bunch of them. Right? Yeah, the big banks. Yeah, big banks when a big bank put their buy in, this happens right here. This wick comes out, wicks all of us retail traders out. So it takes billions and trillions of dollars away from us so they can push the market up. So our idea of trading, and my idea of trading, is when I see these big moves, well, then let me just get in. So I'll get in and ride it up for a swing trade, because I know this was a liquidity grab. It grabbed liquidity so it could continue up. And it always do that. Look, prime example right here. I hope you're seeing this. You're going to start seeing this more often. Before, here's another order block. Before the market pushed down, they wicked everybody out and then created so much liquidity. And what is this? This GBP New Zealand. So this means that Great British Pounds Bank helped New Zealand to make this move. When these moves happen, the banks already know these moves are going to happen. So what Great British Pound does with the bank, the New Zealand bank, is let me get one more liquidity grab. So let me make one more move to knock everybody's stop losses off, activate some sell limits, and guess what they're going to do? When they get right here, GBP New Zealand gets out of the market, and New Zealand comes in strong because now it has a whole bunch of liquidity from people putting a trade in. Like, imagine how frustrating this would be if you knew, oh yeah, I'm finna get in, because like you like, oh, this is an order block, because you'll know if it's an order block, and you had your stop loss right here, and you was trying to swing trade to maybe right here. Look what happened. wicked you out, and look how many traders probably did this, wicked them out, and the market continued down. It happens everywhere, and what's ticking me off right now is GBP CAD is doing it. It keeps doing it to us. I'll keep getting us in a trade, and it'll just keep wicking. Some of these trades are not turning around because they're trying to grab as much liquidity as they can before they start to push back up. And that stuff, it bothers me. But I already know they're doing it because I've been doing this for so long. So here's GBP CAD. So see, it wicked me out, right? The money is down here. Oh, I gave a great illustration right here. So the money is down here. I'm putting money on it. They want to come down here and wick all these swing traders, because every time it got right here, it wicked some swing traders out right here. Market pushed back up. See, it wicked some more swing traders out. So this is an order block or support and resistance where all the money at. Money right here, money right here. It was money right here. They already took everybody money, but they might come back down here and take these people money before GBP CAD pushes back up. So Canada is Great British Pound is allowing Canada to make as much money as they can for the next move. So once you understand that, and then go into price action and look for W's and M's and stuff like that, keep those things in mind. Look at this. This all liquidity grab. This order block has nothing with money on it. They even went to this point. There's money sitting down right here. Think about how many people are still in buys right here. You don't think eventually it's going to come down here and wick them out so it can continue going up? Yeah, they understand that. That's how the market makes their money. That's how they make these big moves. Every big move was like that. Even this one, it pushed down, right? I'm sure. Let me go up and find it. It's so obvious. There it is right there. Wicked all them people out, and the market pushed down from this order block. That's right over here, from this head and shoulders. So there's money that was sitting right here. And one last time before the market pushed down on this head and shoulders, it wicked up, got all them retail traders out, and pushed down. Man, if you could just wait for this move and see this candle close like this and just get in, you can swing trade. And that's what I usually do. I look, even though we teach to, look for the head and shoulders, double tops and all that. Yeah, you can, if you can get, like, after a while, because this is what I do, and I've gotten really good at it. I'll have a sell. I'll have my, I'll do exactly what the banks are going to do. I'll put a buy limit right here, but I got to make sure that my stop loss would be like this. It sucks, but you're going, like, if I go long on the buy limit right here, I have to put my stop loss well below this wick. You see this wick right here? It's a cash cow right here. They'll just wick you out and put the market. So I'm going to put it below there. There's a frackle. See, there's a frackle right there anyway. So, yeah. Even though, see, the market's not stupid. They know that I saw this. So they'll wick even lower and then come up. So when I swing trade, I have to give myself so much breathing room, and I be in so much drawdown. But by the time it comes back up here, it's rewarding. And that's probably what's going to happen. It's going to come down to this order block, take all this money, wick a few times, then shoot back up. That already took out these traders right here on the weekly, this weekly. So this is a monthly, I think. Yeah, it's a monthly order block. Or I'm be saying order block. Y'all gonna be saying the support and resistance. This is a weekly support and resistance right here. Yeah, y'all gonna be like, oh, this order block. It is an order block, because that's what the banks do not call it support and resistance. They call it order blocks, and that's where they put their orders at. And they take a lot of our money. We are the small fish in a big pond. When they say stop hunting is real, stop hunting is real to a certain extent, because especially with gold. Oh my God, we ain't gonna talk about gold. First of all, look at that. Look at this. This is what I think was gonna happen with gold. I think it's gonna keep ranging and just break out. This is a classic breakout. And look, I even illustrated it on here. They do these last wick to get that order block and take out some traders, drop. And look right here. So right here is an order block. There's an order block because it's right there too. It might break out to the downside because see, before COVID, like I started trading when there was no COVID. When I started trading, gold was down here. I started trading, gold was at 1280. Like I was me and Bruce, like Bruce was we were catching trades and stuff on gold at 1280. COVID came and gold dropped, like flew all the way up to here. And then it's slowly coming down. But I feel like it's gonna range for a very long time and just break. And I feel like that with everything, like because the COVID's not gonna be here forever. So with that being said, your beloved GU finna do the same thing. Look at the line. Like it's showing me bearish incentives. Oh, what the heck just happened? Are you gonna be big on me? Nope. I ain't finna allow it. Where was that? GU. So GU was doing the same thing. We got bearish movement. Each time it got to this channel, it just kept dropping. I just forgot to get in this sale. I meant to get in this sale because it's gonna come down to here probably. Because the channel's like, even though regard this, even though it came out of here, it came back inside of this. So eventually GU might go down to the downside too. Now, when I first started trading, again, GU was all the way down here at 124 when we started trading. This COVID stuff made it shoot up. So eventually I feel like it's gonna go back down. And I mean, just looking at the monthly market structure wise, let's see it. Market structure wise, if we already saw this move, let me widen this. You see what I'm finna do. You know what I'm finna do, right? Look at that. See that order block? Sharp move, sharp move, sharp move, sharp move. What you think GU finna do? Yep, an order block. What you think GU, look, just by looking at this chart, I'm gonna mark it up. Like I always do. Just by looking at this this markup on the monthly, what you think just happened? This mug going bye-bye. That's what it looks like. Yeah, GU looked like it's going, this was an order block. Look at the wicks, took all them traders out. This is a, yeah, they be killing, even this little move right here, took out traders, then took out traders on that order block that's right there. Like I be seeing this. It was order block right there. They wicked them out, went down. They came down here, start wicking people out to come back up. Look at wicked above the order block again. Then came down. Look at this. Took everybody out. Came up here. That was the last wick, and then it made a bullish engulfing, thinking it was going to continue going down on the monthly or up. And then the next candle is a bearish engulfing. Like, look at this deceiving. This is so deceiving. And then if we honestly look, if you look at it on the monthly, at the candle, so bearish engulfing, right? Then we got a retest. Then the next candle's a bearish. Next candle's a bearish engulfing. Then we got another retest of some area right here. Look at the new monthly. It's starting to be red. This might just start dropping slowly for GU, which explains why GBP New Zealand, GBP Great British Pound is weak. Because Great British Pound wasn't supposed to be all the way up here. This was just because of the dollar being so weak. New Zealand, same thing. I'm sure this on the order block too. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Right there. It already tipped it, honestly. That was the tipping point. So it just came back up here. Possibly could come up here, wick one more time and come down. But that was the last order block on the monthly. This will be considered, looking at this chart. Let's see. Based off how I was taught to trade, you see it already wicked the order block right there. You see it? Let me zoom in. It wicked the order block already and wicked people out. All them people that had sales right here and was trying to keep sales before the market go down, already wicked them out. And oh man, this is nuts. Wicked them out. So even though we have this bearish engulfing, which is telling you, oh, the market gonna push up. You saw what happened with GU. The next one was well, I said bearish, bullish engulfing, then bearish engulfing, then it continued down. So this might be one last time to wick people out, and NU might just drop. Because again, when I first started trading, NU was down here. It was like somewhere right here at 50 cents. Now it's all the way up here. It's really, honestly, overbought anyway. Oh no, I'm tripping. It's the monthly. So when I first started trading, it was somewhere maybe right in this area. Then it pushed up. And then it came back down a little bit. Then it's now at this point. And see the order blocks that were right here. It got wicked. And this came down and wicked some other people out that was probably right here. Yep. Always does. So this order block right here, they already took the money from here. They ain't take the money down here yet. So whoever's swing trading or whatever's going on right here, they didn't come down here and take them out, but eventually they will. They ain't finna let people eat forever. But yeah, I can see that NU might drop too. What's EJ doing? Do we still have a, let's see what EJ's doing. So EJ's still recovering from this bearish engulf, and we still in profit. I might move the stop loss to break even. I might, or I'll just let it do its thing because I know it's gonna drop down. Sometimes if I know it's gonna drop down, I wouldn't put it at break even. AU, same thing. Oh, look at this. First of all, I'm gonna go to the monthly or the weekly. Monthly. Well, it's already on a downtrend anyway. See, the market already was pushing down in the first place on a higher time frame. Is that the order block right there? So the order block is up here. So it never even made it up there yet. Is this one? Yeah, that's one too. Maybe that's the one. Actually, that one, because there's the sharp move. It's in this area right here. See that move? It came up, then it came up again. It broke it, retested it, came back up, just broke it, came back up, retested, came up. Yeah, so this might be the order block for AU because we got the double bottom, a double top right here. You can Order blocks are you could go back as many years as you want, but see how this is the monthly, so this is all you really need. It's right here. All you need is right here. You got a sharp move right here with a pullback. So when they got to this pullback, I bet you on a lower time frame it made a W or an what is it, an inverted head and shoulders and push back up. So to me, I feel like it might touch this. Let's see. No, I ain't gonna. Let's just see what it did. It already touched it. Ah, man, this is just too easy. It already touched the order block. Already touched it. Over exaggerated wick to wick people out, and it dropped. And then it's probably at this point, just by looking at the market, let's go to a weekly. Here's the order block on the weekly, right there. So let's see if it touched it. It might not have touched it yet. Hasn't touched this order block yet. So AU, this AU, right? So it could come up here and wick real good and then drop down if this move is gonna happen. So let's see. That's the pullback area. Look at that nasty. I bet you this is news. I'm putting money on it. This was news right here because it just came back up and then got to this. Because news does that. News do not care about order blocks, support, and resistance. News don't give a crap. It's gonna go whatever it wanted to, and see how it just ripped through there and came back up and did it just went to resume back to normal. Yeah, news is crazy. If you learn how to trade news, this could have been your whole move, then closed out. But I've burnt too many accounts trading news, so I don't really I try to stay away from it. But yeah, AU, one more touch of this order block, and then on lower time frames, when we start seeing double tops and double top head and shoulders, then drop. So what I'm trying to do is we're incorporating the basics that me and Bruce are teaching to look for W breaks and retest, the head and shoulders. Those are I pay attention to them to a point where I guess my thing is their behaviors are now at this point. I don't even call it double top, double bottom. I don't even call this. Yeah, this was a somewhat of a touch, then wick. Like this is let's just say this is a M, right? I don't call it an M. I just say it's bearish behavior. I already know that everybody knows it's an M. So if I told you guys to get in this trade, I'm not gonna say a double top off of order block or off of support and resistance. I'm gonna say bearish behavior on the retest. When I say bearish behavior, you should know what bearish behavior is. That means look for the bearish engulfing, look for the double top, the triple top, the things that you look for. Pin bars. I don't think we went over pin bars yet. I don't think we went over dojis mixed with a bearish engulfing, like right there. That's a doji, right? Let's put the frackle on so you can see that that's a support area. It did a doji on the support, and then it made some of a bearish behavior or bearish engulfing, whatever you want to call it. Get in. If you see a doji and a bearish engulfing, get in. That's bullish. Well, yeah, bullish engulfing. So doji, bullish engulfing, get in. The market is going to continue. Right? Here's another one. Here's a doji right here. Big bear, but it played you. It made a W and flew up. So you gotta. It's strategic, but after a while of doing this for years, you're gonna see it because it's not gonna be 100% all the time. Let's see if I can find another one. See this on the weekly too. This weekly is my favorite dojis and golfing candles. I really get in. Well, here's a doji right here with a frackle, bullish behavior. Look what happens. So if I saw this on the weekly and I was in this, let's say I didn't see none of this on this side, and I saw these two dojis, these frackles, and the bull behavior, I would have got in right there, stops below there, and take it to the next structural high, and look what happens. That's why I want some of y'all to be swing traders, not just intertrade traders, because if you can gain the confidence to put these trades in and walk away for a couple of weeks, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you did a 0.01 right here to here on $100 account, your $100 account probably be at $5,000. What is this? AU pays good. Yeah, this could have been a $5,000 move at 0.01 probably, especially after it still came back up here. Then it dropped, made this M, made bullish behavior and dropped back down. But yeah, what is E? Euro JPY still should be good. So it's retracing. It's probably gonna retrace and come test these areas right here, and then one more bear candle. But you know, it's got to trickle its way down. I ain't worried about. I don't even look at my trades like that. I put them in and walk away. Did you want me to see to look at any pair? Oh wow, US 30's dropping. Jeez. We missed US 30. Oh, US 30 dropped. Wonder what happened.
Hey man, you called it. You said Head and Shoulders. I got in. You didn't get in?
Oh, I forgot. I didn't get in. No. Oh, what is your?
I saw it breaking the neckline, so I was like, let me get in.
Neckline. I'm gonna have to wait for a retest.
Yeah, I wanted to catch it on the right shoulder, right there, the bearish engulfing, but I missed that. That was hours ago.
Dang. How far are you taking it?
Honestly, think it could drop all night till tomorrow morning. That's my plan. But there's a trend right there. You can see it, so it could easily just stop right here.
Yeah, it could. Because what is this gap? Do you have a gap on yours?
Yeah, that's the gap from Sunday, I believe, right?
Sunday.
No, is that? Wait, what are you on? What candles are you on?
Oh, that was the hour. Yeah, it was a gap.
Okay, that was. Okay, so that might be the 5 p.m. gap.
Oh wow. Dang, I'm gonna have to wait for a retest.
Yeah, it might happen.
I don't want to just FOMO jump in.
Yeah, nah.
Oh, that's cool. Can't get them all.
Nah, but it was a good one though. Yeah, I got in because you said it, and I looked at it. I usually don't even look at the. I don't even like to get into Dow Jones at night. It's usually slow, but you said it, and I was like, man, it looks like a good one. I'm just gonna get in.
Yeah, I didn't even see this on the hour. I thought it was just on the 30.
Yeah, I'm up like 200 pips right now.
Nice.
Yep. Hey man, thanks to you.
Hey Bruce, do you see anything? I didn't see any. I mean, I took the Euro JPY because I knew that it was going to make the move, and I didn't want to. You know, we already like, was this like 10, 15 pips in?
Yeah.
So, do you see anything else? Maybe a Bitcoin or gold, or you already had the gold?
Yeah, the gold we sniped. It went up to a max of like 25, 30 pips. So either you're still in the trade near, almost near break even-ish, or you took the bag. But other than that, man, honestly, there's just trades that are setting up, like EuroCAD setting up. We just gotta wait for that. There's a couple of trades just setting up.
And then Euro New Zealand. I think I saw something on there.
Yep. We just gotta wait. So I don't see anything clean or ready right now.
Yeah, EuroCAD. Oh man. Oh, I hit my stop loss a long time ago. Jeez.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you do your thing, man. I'm just on here. I'm in the background, just doing some research for some new coins.
Okay.
But yeah, do your thing, man. Hey, Kim.
All right. So you said, I know this space is you're still having trouble identifying M's and W's and Head and Shoulders? What time frame do you use to look for them? If you don't mind me asking. Daily and hourly? What's your favorite pair? Give me a pair. New Zealand. All right. Oh yeah, you did say you like odd. I forgot. I like odd New Zealand too. I just didn't. I'm still in profit on something. I don't remember. I mean, it counts. All right. You can have it. Hey, sometimes it looks weird sometimes. Okay. Let me take these drawings off. I like to have fresh drawings. So you said daily, right? See, all New Zealand, look at all these wicks. I love it and I hate it at the same time. Because look at all these, they're so wickety. But I just think that's just how Australia and New Zealand work out, you know? So let's see. All right, no, that was the last low. Right? Sharp move, sharp move. Yeah, on the daily. Yeah, new word, wickety. So look at all this. It's all right, choppy. Is that better? It's so choppy. But I guess it's not. When I first start trading, I look at stuff like this and say I'm staying away from it because I'm thinking it's manipulating. But I mean, it's going in a direction. Can't really say it's not going in a direction. So you prefer wickety? You prefer? All right, we're gonna go with wickety. So this wickety mess right here. What we got right here? That was the last low. Because it came, broke it, retested, and then me and Bruce caught this beautiful turnaround, and it came all the way up here. But I had my TP somewhere over here. I'm thinking it was gonna turn around right here. I could have got this whole thing. Jeez. But this was the last low on this move. So it never took down this low right here. With all that information, knowing that it didn't take out the last low, which was down there, and it actually started to turn around, then to me, this was like an uptrend is starting to happen. So now I'm gonna go look at this choppity, wickety. All right, wickety. Go down to the hour. There's a head and shoulders right there. You see it? The two, you got the what I do with my head and shoulders. I usually just they don't have to be perfect. But there's the head, and those are the two shoulders. And then I'll put the resistances like right there. Can see how it's tip, come up, break, come down, tip, come up, and then it broke it, retested it, and then it went down. You see that? Oh, why do I keep doing this? How do you stop this from what? Why does it get so big like this? Well, you see it now. You see this break out of this head and shoulders. It retested it, closed below it, and then it dropped. So we could have had a trade off this head and shoulders, and it could have been nice. Could have been a nice trade. Now, does anybody know how to change this back? I don't know. I don't even know how I did this. This is my first time seeing it like this. You know how to change it back? Bruce, you know how to change this back?
Wait, let me see. Change what back?
You see how it's all big? Like, what in the world?
You talking about the screen?
Yeah, like it's not the same. It's zoomed in and that's it. It's like, nope, I'm not letting you go back.
That happened to me and I had to press it. What pair is that?
That's odd, New Zealand. We've missed this head and shoulders.
Oh my God, beautiful head and shoulders.
Look at it, broke it, it retested and just dropped.
What time is that?
Oh, I think this is either the hourly or the H4. If I can find a way to get off this thing.
If it's an H4, I'm curious if there's an M on the 1 hour below, one time frame below or above, even above. That'd be insane. That'd be a perfect setup.
Oh my God, what did I do? I tried to reload the page, it still didn't do it. Let's see if I just go back into it. Let's see.
Check it.
All right,
check it. All right,
I'm gonna check that odd New Zealand again. I wonder how you do not do that again. That's like the second time I did that.
Yeah, that's happened to me, and I always end up getting out somehow, but I don't know how.
Yeah, me either. I'm gonna have to look it up. So let's go back to that odd New Zealand. Now I got to figure out where that was.
Okay, so yeah, you found it on the weekly, a weekly Head and Shoulders.
I think that was the hour. There it is. It's the hour. I don't want to zoom in. Okay, let's just zoom in this way. So there was the Head and Shoulders right there.
Okay, so see if there's a 4-hour pattern in that area.
4-hour pattern. Dang, where is it?
Wow.
Wow, that doesn't look nothing like what we saw. Hold on.
I have no idea now.
So that's the Head and Shoulders. This is the retracing. Now let's go to H4. Where's the Head and Shoulders at?
Okay, somewhere in there, right there. If that's the H4, if that's a time frame higher, it's right there.
So this is the Head and Shoulders.
All right, somewhere in there. Is there divergence right there?
Let's see.
In that area. Any type of divergence.
Oh, what am I doing? I'm over here pressing the wrong stuff. Let's see. MACD.
I'm just curious because I definitely missed it. That's for sure.
What settings you got your MACD on?
Default.
Oh, default. Okay. It's so hard to see this.
Okay. Yeah, there's divergence.
Yeah, I see it.
I think so. I can't really tell, but I think so. I can. Yeah, there's divergence. Yep.
From here, you talking about the bottom?
No, it's the top. The tops.
The top.
If we're looking for cell divergence.
Oh yeah, we look for cell. So from here, you talking about from here to here?
Yeah, there's divergence there, and there's also divergence before as well. So.
Oh.
The area.
Yeah.
Of the Head and Shoulders. All right.
The area right here.
Yeah, that must have been the Head and Shoulders right there, right? Most likely. Yeah, that's it. Yep. So there's divergence there, Head and Shoulders. I wonder if there's a 15-minute M.
15-minute M.
That would just top it off. That would literally just top it off. So you gotta scroll to the right a little bit. That would literally just make it beautiful.
There go that big Head and Shoulders right here on the 15. It's super big. So
yeah, so zoom out and see if there's an M on that right shoulder. I mean, zoom in. Sorry.
Oh, zoom in. Oh,
yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, no, my bad. I'm gonna zoom in so I can see. Yeah, I don't know if I see an M on that right right shoulder. Okay, yeah, there is an M. There is an M. Go to the right shoulder a little bit more zoomed in. I think you'll see.
Right here, is this the shoulder? I don't know if that's the shoulder or not.
Yeah, that's the shoulder.
Come on, like right here.
Yeah, the shoulder is right there. Where you originally drew the box. Yep, that's the shoulder. So there's an M right there. At the tip of that right shoulder.
Nice.
Broke the. So that would have this would have been not the most perfect setup because I prefer in the higher time frames, but that would have been nice because we would have saw the right shoulder forming on the hour, and then we would have saw the 15-minute M, and then even a bearish engulfing somewhere in there as well. Break, retest, all that. I mean, sheesh.
Man, yeah, I haven't looked at odd New Zealand in a while because I just feel like the market has been going so slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Kim asked something. She got.
Oh, she did. What you got?
Just trying to help you out with the. But yeah, keep doing your thing, man. I'm gonna keep watching this video here. But yeah, if you need anything, just let me know.
Okay. All right, let's see what you put. Oh no, I've done this before outside of Zoom, and it just seemed like I got to get out of the whole situation. I don't know why it's like that. Yeah. Yeah, so make sure, yeah, that is the area. Here's where the pool back was at a while back. What's this, the hour? Okay. Yeah, so the W's, and okay, so we found a Head and Shoulders. So let's find a W. Make sure. I bet you it's a whole bunch of W's in this crap right here. Well, I mean, it's continues a W. These are probably W's on lower time frames right here. As the market is I don't know if this is, when I see this thing like this that swirls up like this, it swirls like type a teacup type deal here. Let's see on the 15. I see a whole bunch of W's. And that's something about all New Zealand. If I don't know if you looked at it on a higher time frame, it likes to go in one direction. It really loves to go in this one direction. I consider these W's because it's a double top. I mean, a double bottom. Then there's an M right there. Market drops. These are probably W's on really small time frames, and then they just shot up. That, just by looking at that, could have been an over exaggerated Head and Shoulders on the M1, and then it dropped. Let's see. There's a W right there. Even though it made a W, then it looked like it was gonna break, but it came and made some support right here. Is that a, let's see, 1, 2. I forgot what this is called. Then it dropped. So it made a W. So let's say we did that. Because I've been in trades like this before, and I was like, oh, I hope it don't hit my stop loss. So I would have saw this W. I would have got in. Let's say I was attempting to go for structural highs. And I had it below this area right here. I was still good. It made the W, and then it sat right there for a while, and it eventually went up. And then if I would have put it as my stop losses at break even, oh, wait a minute, it never even, if I just left this thing alone, it came back down and shot back up and would have hit my TP. Let's look how much time you had. Look how much time it took on this W. It finally would have hit TP on this W right here. Even though it got this M right here, it never hit stop loss. It never really went in the drawdown. It would have hit it and then flew. Yeah, it would have been a nail biter because what is this, the 15? Look how many. Let's go to the hour off that W. Where's Dag? Where'd it go? Okay, there it is. Oh my God. Look how many candles we would have been in this trade. Nail biter indeed. Now looking at the hour, I wouldn't even have gone for, I would have went up there. Because it's on the uptrend anyway. It's all New Zealand. After I seen this little candle, like when I see, it's like what I was taught is once it hit this resistance and it got enough money and it dropped, and when I start seeing this move like that, it's like a, what do you want to call this? I forgot what it's called. It's been so long, but when it does this, that means Australia was Australia's bank was putting in orders for it to push back up. And you see this little curl like this curve. I don't know what you want to call it. But if I would have saw this, I would have been in the trade already. First of all, I wouldn't have got in, right? I would have got down somewhere over here. Yeah, that was a W. So we did a head and shoulders. We had a W. Did we do an M yet? Did I find you an M? Oh, I didn't, not yet. Okay, let's find the M. Oh, look at this M right here. If I can remember, let me do this so I can remember. I want to go to a lower time frame, like the 15 or something. Let's find that. Or I might not even find it. I might be end up finding another M trying to find that. There it is right there. So what is this? The 15. Ew, look at this. I told you this stuff wiki. So here's an M. And there's what I would have did. Yeah, look at that wick. What is this, news? Hey, I don't like stuff like that. I would have saw this and said, oh my God, it's gonna hit my stop loss. And I would have got out the trade just to see this drop and would have been pissed off. So imperfect, so that's a perfect M. Even though we have market manipulation, it still dropped, right? So an imperfect M, like what you mean, like some crap like this? Even that M, if you would have just, I'm telling you, yeah, if you start like what something with a bit slant, all the slanted M, so like that slanted, where it's like, let's see, yeah, you still can take it. See how it's slanted, and I always go to the little neckline area of the M, and when I get a break out of the neckline, a retest of that neckline of the M, look, it dropped, and you could have been, even though it came back up and retested again, it still dropped, and you could have been out of this trade. Now this goofy little M right here, you still could have took this and put your stops at break even, and then it would just wick you out, but you still could have took it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, as long as I think the way I was taught, M's are double tops and W's or double bottoms. Right. Even though it's slanted, like here go an M right here it's probably an M on the M5. It looked like an M on the M5, honestly. Even this M, you took this M, where's the neckline right here, right? There's the neckline. So it broke it bad. Shoot, I would have been upset. But it came back and then really never honestly retested it. But I still would have got in, and look, you would have got in and you'd have been cool. Take profit hit. Simple. Yeah, it makes sense. So yeah, that's how I was taught how to do it. When I see an M, when it breaks the neckline of the M and retests it, you have a perfect, well, this is not really perfect M, but you get what I'm saying. It broke it, it retested, and it came down. Even the fact that, like, wait for the candle to close, what I was taught too. So once it breaks it close, let's see another example of that so I can. So here's a little weird looking W, which probably was a divergence move. It looked like it was divergence. So here's a W. Here's that neckline area of the W. It's a tricky one because it wicked the W and you thinking, oh, this ain't it. And then the next one comes and just blows past it. I don't like stuff like that. That stuff ticks me off when I see this. But it was divergence, I think, probably. It might have been that looked like a divergence move. So we had this push up. I just want to see a perfect one. A perfect one. Here's a perfect and semi-perfect one, you know. So here we, because they never see. That might have been on a smaller time frame. So that's not it. Let's find one. This broke, and then here's a break of the M. It broke it hard. This W right here. It broke it hard. Where'd it go? Oh. All right, so right here, it just destroyed it, but it came back and retested it. So you could have got in on a smaller time frame and got some pips out of it, but it still came to, oh, well, if your stop loss is well above here, it still went about at least this much. Even when it's not a perfect W or perfect M, if you wait for the break and then a retest and it comes up, you could still be in profit and then close half and put it at break even, so you can get something out of the trade. And see, those are M15s. I feel like them if you do it on an hour, it'll be, where's the chart at? If you do it on an hour, like if we caught this head and shoulders and see how it broke, then retest, we could have caught all of that. This was so perfect. I don't know where we was at when this happened. We were somewhere hiding in the village or something. That's my thing. We was in, I mean, you can't look at every pair. Like when I don't see nothing go, look at this. Did we miss something? Was that the area? Did it break something, retest something, and then start to drop on some lower time frame? What we got going on here? MACD cross. This might drop. This was we could have took this, moved to here. This little weird, wacky W. We could have took it. It looks like it's trying to come back down from this area. I don't know how long. We could get a nice scalp, a nice sell scalp out of this. Is Australia weaker than New Zealand? I mean, is New Zealand stronger than Australia? It probably is. Let's just say we got into this trade, right? Just for a baby scalp. Below, make it above the area. I don't want to. Let's just take it to. I'm gonna put this trade in. I just want to. I feel like this is gonna drop. Just a little scalp. Only because that was the retest area on that neckline. So I'm gonna get in real quick. If I can find where in the world is this thing? Okay. This might be a nice little scalp. If my internet will allow my broker to come up. Jeez. All right, now it finally went up. I probably missed. Let's see. Do I even have New Zealand right there? Let's get a quick little scalp. I wanted to find, even though I found that EJ, I still wanted to find something. So I'm in it. The stop losses 4866. Take profit 4634. And since I'm already in profit, so what I'm gonna do is Hold on 1 second. What I do? Okay, I didn't. Okay. So I'm already in profit. Just a little bit. But what I'm gonna do, I always try to do this. Where's the halfway? I feel like this halfway. If it get halfway, I'm closing half of it out and put it at break, at break even. This is a little quick scalp anyway. It's a quick scalp. Oh, my spread is horrible on my broker account. I'm supposed to be in profit right now. What is going on? So I'm supposed to be in profit because I got in right there. But my spread is so nasty on this broker that it's like it's above this wick. Oh, New Zealand they don't want you to make no money off all New Zealand. With these spreads. Jeez. They're like that bear. So it doji, bear, retest, bear. Like this bearish behavior with these bear candles. I love it. And it must have been consolidating on the M1 and it broke out of consolidation with a bearish engulfing. Then it came back up, pulled back and retested the consolidation on the M1 and said, the hell with y'all bear candles. That's what that looked like. I'm finally in profit 100 years later. Yeah, like I said, once it gets right here, what is this? 104,702. I'm closing half of this out. Yeah, I'm looking at the M1 right now. That is so funny. The M1 had a little consolidation and it broke out. It did a bearish engulfing breakout of that M1 right here. On the M1, it was a bearish engulfing breakout. And right here on the M1, this was retesting the wherever it was broke out of. And then a whole bunch of bearish engulfings on the M1. That's crazy. All right, good. I found a little. I wanted to find. I know I found the EJ. I just wanted to find one more trade, and I'm glad I found this nice little quick scout. Mm, 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 mm. What is EJ doing? Oh, this is the M15. M15. Crazy how I can just go on the M15 and see. Gonna touch here eventually. Now I don't know what's gonna happen right here, but once it touch here, I'm closing half this trade out. Once it touches right here, I'm not saying that this is a reversal on the M15, but I like to take some of my profit. So let's see where. Mm, 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 mm. So it's sitting pretty nice. Oh, I forgot I put in that USD chef. Oh, that's just ranging. USD chef is range. It's still in profit, but it's ranging on the M15. I don't know what it's gonna be. But we still in profit. That's all I know. As long as we still in profit. UJ's deep in profit. NU is about to drop. Wow, NU's about to drop. I didn't see that. Oh well. I don't like chasing trades. think we're pretty good. We got a few. My CAD JPY sell limit never went up there. It left without us. Oh well, that would have been nice. It barely tipped it and it never activated and it just dropped. That sucks. Well, I'm finna erase this. I need that. So New Zealand is weak right now. But Australia is weak too. I'm gonna try to stay up and see what's gonna happen with this EA. Yeah, well, that's all I got. We got those trades in. I will see y'all in the next session.